After a weekend of terror that rocked the world, hundreds gathered in support for a 1-minute silence at the University of Huddersfield. Here's what they thought about the attacks that unfolded on Friday.
I feel sad. I have been a bit depressed about what's happened, about how humans see other humans, about how we only cared only about that attack. It didn't bring consciousness about a whole lot of other attacks that have been going on, and we really weren't aware, or many didn't care about. And I think it's a good thing that it might be bringing people together, and I think it's a breaking point, as in we either get all together now or we're gonna end up killing each other in a much bigger scale.
It is devastating, actually. I'm from Spain, so we had a similar kind of attack some years ago, and I've got plenty of friends living in Paris at the moment, so devastated, that's the only thing I can say.
Personally, as a young British Muslim, I think that us Muslims are targeted at times, because it's not really right, because a lot of people will have this stereotypical view about Muslims just because of the attacks that happened. And I think that I think everyone should work together in the world, because I think at the end of the day we're all human, we all want peace, and the select few that oppose that are the ones that should be punished, and the ones that don't condone that, we should all live together in harmony.
Well, I heard it with a sense of shock and sadness for the young people and everyone that was involved in it.
How do you think it should be solved?
I'm really not an expert on this. I think it's up to the politicians. They have to get together.
Jihadi John was supposedly killed in the airstrike, and I just seen some comments on Facebook, and we're talking about, they say that Muslims are extreme, we like to kill people, but I seen comments from people on Facebook saying that Jihadi John dead, that's one down, 1.8 billion left to go. I mean, we're talking about, you got to look at what you're saying there. You're talking about one person dying, and then you've got to kill 1.8 billion people. You're just talking about killing 1 billion people.
How serious do you think the threat is for the UK?
Well, I think the threat is similar everywhere in Europe. It's a complicated conflict that it's escalating throughout the years. So I think it's probably about the same level of threat in the UK as in France.
How important do you think that it needs to be that people know that these are not people who follow Islam, these are just terrorists?
I think that's the highlight of this, because I am a Muslim, I've read the Quran, that's a holy book. It said in there, no Muslim should hurt a non-Muslim.
Massive tragedy. It's massive. Innocent lives being lost is always tragic, no matter what country, no matter who we are. But as a Muslim, I think that it's just a time for everyone to stand together and prove that even if we're Muslim or wear a headscarf, we believe in a certain religion, the one thing that we believe in more than anything else is humanity. Humanity's the one main thing. And whenever tragedy strikes in the world, I think it's better to be presented as a human being. So as a human being, I'm saddened by the loss that happened over the weekend. Yeah. And as a Muslim, I'm even more saddened because my religion teaches peace, not violence. So what's going to follow after this, I don't know. But if it tarnishes my religion, then it'll be tragic.
Do you feel that this can be resolved around the table full of politicians and Democrats?
Yeah, I think it can, because words are powerful. I mean, words are what shaped an entire nation. If it wasn't for words, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, they wouldn't have done what they did. They weren't violent people. Gandhi wasn't a violent person. He used words. And I think if beings like that gathered together and spoke about this issue, then we could resolve it.
How do you feel about the Paris attacks this weekend?
Well, I think like most of the people, it's just absolutely awful, and it's just sad, and it's just breaking people's heart. It's just I don't know, it's just horrible.
Well, the best solution is to bring peace to the Middle East, to the region. I think that's the only way this conflict is going to be solved. There's no other way.
Well, I think that it's quite a dangerous situation now.
Yeah, I suppose it's been like this for quite a while now. It's just we've got to be more vigilant as things go forward.
people have to be careful and just take care after each other and look around what's happening and just report as soon as something suspicious is happening.
You know, and then you're saying that we have extreme views, but we don't have. I have nothing in my heart to kill someone. I don't have any. You know, my religion says not to kill people, but you're saying that Muslims are extreme. They're butchers. They wanted to kill us. They wanted to, you know, go around and just demonize everyone.
And if we keep on scaling this conflict, it's just gonna get worse. However you want to see it, as a Christian, as a Muslim, as a Catholic, whoever you are, we're just part of the same thing. So it's just sad, because what I was thinking is, in that concert, in that restaurant, outside of the stadium, there was people that lost. I have a brother and his name is Pablo. So there was people that lost their Pablo that night.
I'm Ayo Akiodi, reporting for Kirklees Local Television.